Hey everybody, how we doing tonight? Welcome, welcome. Hello Mike, Jay, Steve, Thomas, Sean. How we all doing? So, I decided I'm going to get something else out instead of fixing the Quicksilver right now. I did actually glue the fan, and it seems to be holding fairly well. So, you have to excuse me. I need to put everybody on hold for 1 minute. Okay, hey guys, sorry about that. So, yes, put you on hold. Hi Bruce, how are you? Oh, hi Trina, thanks for stopping in. So, no Bruce, it wasn't anything you said. I didn't even know you were here when I put you on hold, to be honest with you. No, my ex-fiancée showed up, so I needed to deal with her for a minute. So, So we have a rather beautiful computer sitting here next to me. Probably one of the best computers that Apple ever made in the G4 line. And I was just thinking today, I was down in my shed. I actually had to go down and get a tire. And while I was down there, I was looking at my shelf and I was like, hey, you know what? Why am I screwing with the Sawtooth? I mean, I am still going to fix the Sawtooth, but why am I screwing with that when I have this absolutely gorgeous Sawtooth, or not the Sawtooth, the Quicksilver, when I have this absolutely beautiful Sawtooth? Actually, I have a pair of them. And then I was thinking to myself, it's like, holy crap. It's like, I think I have almost every G4 ever made. And it's like, the only thing I'm missing is an MDD. I've had MDDs, but I got rid of them all. I have a Sawtooth. I have a Gigabit Ethernet Sawtooth. I have a G4 server. I have an early iMac G4, a late iMac G4. I have the Quicksilver. And that's pretty much, besides the MDD, that's pretty much it. I've had the eMacs. I had both an early and a late eMac. Unfortunately, I gave both of those to Greg Hrutkay because he wanted those, which is fine. Oh yeah, and I have the Cube. Thank you, Steve. So, you know, aside from like laptops, I think I have just about all of the G4s. So I guess now I have to go and start looking into getting an MDD that actually works. So, hi Joe Green. Hey Mike. Yes, I've been watching your videos there, Sean, on the Cube, and oh, excuse me, dust. And yes, very awesome, dude. I was actually thinking that I didn't really want to do much with my Cube. I was just going to leave it stock. Now I'm actually thinking about maybe doing a little bit, maybe just a little upgrade to it. Nothing serious. So Simon's back here trying to say hi. He's crawling all over the minefield that is my couch right now. So this is what we're dealing with. This absolutely beautiful graphite slab here. Oh, that would be a good one to use for your PowerPC challenge there, Sean. As much as you got that thing tricked out. So, we got ourselves a beautiful Sawtooth. Now, this is technically not a Sawtooth, but it's close enough. I'm just going to call it a Sawtooth. So, this thing is actually in pretty good shape. It's a little dusty, but this has been worked on just a little bit. Now, I did take the video card out of the Quicksilver and put it in here, only because the one in the Quicksilver has ADC and VGA. The one that was in here only had DVI, and I can't find my DVI adapter to go to VGA. So if I do any screen capture, I wouldn't have been able to do it. This one has a USB 2 card, and it's got a pair of SCSI cards in it. It's got a regular standard SCSI card and a fast wide ultra SCSI card in it. And this actually came out of my G4 server. So this is a 450 dual processor. So, but the problem is I don't remember what all I have in this thing. So we're gonna take a look at this thing. Is pretty tricked out, and so we're going to take a look here. Get some cord. Why do I not have any cord? Whoops. Oh, there we go. Lost my camera there for a second. So now I didn't have any memory in this. I think I scarfed it for something else, probably the Cube. But I dug up 1.5 gigs of memory, so we have the maximum memory. Mac OS 9 will even run. We actually have an airport card in here, which I didn't even know I had an airport card in here. Of course, it's got the modem. But this is what I didn't quite understand, and I didn't even remember doing it, and we're going to have to take a look at this. So, it's kind of hard to see, but there's a SCSI, there's an Ultra SCSI hard drive right here. Okay. And that's connected to this card, this Ultra SCSI card. This regular SCSI card is not being used right now. Okay. I know why I have that in there. I have a 50-pin drive that I want to put in this machine. And then, on top of that, I got a pair of IDE drives here. Okay. So, it's like, okay, I know this top one is a 250 gig. But I don't know anything else. There's one on the bottom. And then, I was like, why isn't there a zip drive in here? And I was looking back here. There's a 4th hard drive in this thing. There's another hard drive daisy chained off the damn CD-ROM. So, we're going to pull the IDE drive. I know what the SCSI drive is. I think it's a 30 gig. So, but I don't remember. I don't even remember putting these hard drives in, to be honest with you, because that's a Hitachi Death Star, and I don't remember ever having a Death Star hard drive. It's 250 gigs, so I mean it's huge for this machine. But it's like, okay. Yeah, I know, I'm nuts. What can I say? I'm just totally insane. So, the only drive that I remember putting in this machine was the SCSI drive. I don't remember putting the IDE drives in. Especially not the one up here. Because to be honest with you, I would actually rather have a zip drive up here. Simply because my PowerBook 3400 only has a zip drive for removable media. So, yeah, I want to hear them all spin up too, Steve. Assuming we don't blow the circuit breaker or the power supply. Which I'm not too worried about that happening. These are robust machines. These things actually are actually reliable as hell. I gotta go find a Phillips screwdriver. Hold on one second. Whoop. So, let's see what's going on here. Forgot I had one of my screwdrivers in the bathroom. I had a slight heater malfunction yesterday. No, I stepped on the dog actually. Wow, okay. This should be good. Yeah, that was an eep, that's for sure. That was definitely an eep. Well, luckily, I think today is going to be the last day for the dog. I hope so. So, might have been gas. Hi, Kate. How are you doing, love? Okay, so, oh shit. Well, so we have a 250 gig Hitachi Death Star hard drive. Okay. And then underneath that, we have another 250 gig Death Star hard drive. Yeah, exactly. That's what I said. So, we got 500 gigs just in those 2 hard drives. So, no, the dog's not late on the rent. It would be nice if the dog paid rent. Oh, you're working on a 2C. A woman after my own heart. Oh, sorry, Trina. Have a good night, hon. Hopefully you feel better. So, anyway. No, my ex is taking the dog. It's her dog. So, I'm not a dog person. So, I'm okay with that. I'm a cat person. So, what do we got going on here? We got, let's see here. Okay, so these are set for cable select. So that's good. So they're set right. Wow. 500 gigs. Damn. I think I might have been building this into a server. I'm thinking, because I can't think of any other reason I would have put this much storage in it. So, this drive over here, I think, is a 38 gig, but I could be wrong. Let's get the flashlight out. Okay, no, it's a 20 gig hard drive. It is a Seagate Cheetah. So, okay. So that's a 20, say, it says 19 gig, but we might as well just round it up and say 20. Oh, Pentium 4. Yeah. Never a fan of the Pentium 4. They're capable machines, but I don't know. They just the core machines were much better. So let's pop this off. Maybe. There we go. Ah! Because I'm kind of curious to see what else is in this thing. Let's see if it's even set up right. So, as you see, we have this CD-ROM and the blank. I have a zip drive bezel for this. Yeah. I remember I bought a 6.4 gig hard drive years and years and years ago. And it was like the first hard drive I ever bought myself. And I thought I was like living on the edge with that big of a hard drive. So, what do we got in here? Yeah. I used to run my BBS system on a Tandy 3000 or 4000, I think. Holy Christ. Okay. So we got another 500 here. So there's a terabyte of storage in this computer. For some odd reason. I have to have been wanting to make this a server. That's the only thing I can think. Which is fine. It's kind of actually what I want to use it for. And this is definitely not an Apple DVD CD-ROM or anything. That's definitely been replaced. Yeah. So I probably had the Ultra SCSI drive because this computer only has, I think, ATA 66 for the hard drives, and it's ATA 33 for the CD-ROM. I could be wrong. It might be ATA 66 all around because it does have the newer cables. Steve could correct me, but yeah, this thing is definitely going to this thing is definitely going to sound crazy turning it on. Then again, it might be so quiet we never hear it. Well, the G4 processor was the first computer to ever do 1 trillion operations per second. A teraflop, I think it was. And for a little while, Apple actually was not allowed to export the computer to certain countries because of embargoes on technology that could potentially be used against the United States. Of course, I think they amended it shortly afterwards, but Apple used it to their advantage and tried to show off how superior their computer was to everyone else's. The commercial was actually kind of funny that they did for the G4. There we go. All right. Well, we got a lot going on here today in this machine. This is one busy little G4. Now the question is, are we going to burn the processor out with all this capacity here? There we go. Okay, yeah. I knew it was something kind of weird like that, Steve. I just couldn't remember exactly what. This is not a yikes. That's for sure. I don't think I would bother getting a yikes, assuming you could even find one. They're pretty hard to find. I guess they're kind of collectible, but they were a lousy machine. So this is a more or less a Sawtooth. It's just a Sawtooth with Gigabit Ethernet. So yeah, now I know that the MDD has the MDD actually has 3 IDE buses. It has a 100, a 66, and a 33. So, Thomas, I don't know, but if you give me 2 seconds, I will look the model number up on Seagate's website, and we can find out some information, because there's a SCSI cable plastered to the top of it, so it's kind of hard to get any information off of it. Yeah, I don't really mind not having a yikes either, and I still consider my G4 collection to be fairly complete, truthfully. Seagate. Let's see here. ST318 203LW. Let's see what we got. It is well, I'm kind of surprised that I'm not bringing up the actual Seagate site. What's going on there? Of course, Seagate's customer service or support isn't exactly what it used to be. Yeah. Yeah, Seagate doesn't even have any information. Seagate used to have information on their website for every hard drive they ever made at one point in time. So let's just see what other information we can find. So if this is to be believed, it looks like it's an 18 gig, 10,000 RPM Ultra SCSI 2 hard drive. This is the drive. Doesn't really say anything else. Let's see if we can just bring up some specs here. Oh, here's a manual. Let's see. See if we can bring up specifications. Performance. So Ultra SCSI 2. That's a 1-to-1 interleave, enhanced ECC correction. A 1K data buffer, and a scam compliant too. That's cool. 10,016 RPM spindle speed with an average latency of 2.99 milliseconds. Yeah, that's not a slow drive. And it's an Apple branded drive too. And it's even smart capable. So you might be surprised. Not all 10K drives are loud. But I don't know, we'll find out. So that's the overview. So now we know we have 1 terabyte in IDE storage. And another 18 gigs in SCSI storage, which if knowing me, I probably did simply for a boot drive and put apps and stuff on to speed this thing up as much as I could. So now how about I guess we just power the damn thing up and see what happens. But what do you think? Should I leave the cover open while we power it up? I know you guys want to hear this thing power up. Come on, who the hell wouldn't want to hear this thing power up? 4 hard drives in this damn thing. Let's get a little more cable here. Steve says yes, so we're gonna do it. Okay. Oh yeah, and then I have a and then I have a 16 gig I have a 16 gig flash drive on the internal USB header here too. I don't even know if this computer will boot. To be perfectly honest with you, I got to plug these hard drives back in before we do anything. We're not going to get too far if I don't plug these in. Yeah, it's the Pentium 2 and some Pentium 3s were on the cartridge. Pentium 2s and 3s were actually just a extension of the original Pentium Pro, which came out in the I think 93, oh no, about 94 maybe, I'd say. It does say Ultra ATA on the motherboard, so for where I'm plugging the hard drives in. Alright. Oh, now I need some juice. Let's juice it, man. Got juice. Oh, hi, Lydia. Bye, Lydia. Lydia decided to grace my presence. And I didn't even realize it. I don't know. I guess we'll find out, Steve. I don't think it does. I think that's mostly a limitation of the G3. But I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. And I'll be wrong again. I don't know if I call them soft. I mean, they're just regular, like 80-pin cables. Plug this into the USB 1 because we don't need that, and then we're going to plug in our we're going to give it another 500 gigs here, dude. Okay, well, moment of truth. What do we think? I'm gonna move my microphone here. Well, let's see what happens. It's actually not that loud. Yeah, the breaker's ready. It's booting. It's booting OS 10, apparently. I don't know where it's booting from. I think it's booting from the SCSI drive. Oh yeah, you can hear them. I mean, they're not like the quietest things in the world, but they're not as bad as I would have thought they would be, to be honest with you. Doesn't seem to be booting too well, though. Tell you what. Well, you can definitely hear them click off. That's for damn sure. Let's crank open our boot picker here and see what we're dealing with, because I honestly don't even know. I mean, if it's one of my machines, it should be Tiger. God, my desk is a mess. I need to seriously clean this thing off. Well, it looks like we have two... I don't know. It looks like there's two copies of OS X here. And I do have the FireWire hard drive plugged in, and it's spinning. I'm not sure why it's not popping up. Oh, Thomas, I feel bad for you, dude. Good luck. Alright, there's one. There's the other. So I don't know why. I'm not sure why I'm not... There's no names on these drives. So it's possible something might be corrupted here. Let's load up the 10.4 install disk. I didn't even think to look to see if there was even anything in the DVD drive. Maybe we just need to reinstall Tiger on it. I don't know. Let's load this thing up and see what's going on. Hi, Prada. Best thing we can do. Yes, Floof. Well, something's banging away here. I mean, I hear drives accessing. I don't know why it's taking so long to boot up. Oh, what do we got going on here? Oh. Wow. That's a new one. Has anybody ever seen that before? I never have. I've never seen a strikeout like that. Steve? The hell does that mean? I assume that means it can't boot? Prohibited symbol. Well, I know that means prohibited, but I mean, I've never seen it on boot up. Okay. Steve says try the leopard partition. So we'll do that. I don't know. I've used this portable hard drive to install a couple different versions of Mac OS on already. Oh yeah? Yeah, but this hard drive shouldn't be... Why did I lose my screen capture? I wonder if it has anything to do with the fact that there's 2 SCSI cards in it. Ugh. This video capture thing is so frustrating. Let me try removing the SCSI card that doesn't have anything on it. Well, I'm not even worried about the SCSI drive. I mean, with a terabyte of IDE storage, I think I'm set, Steve. I'm just wondering if these 2 SCSI cards are actually conflicting with each other. This is just a 50-pin card. This is just a... Whoops. I'm sitting here showing my microphone this card. This is just a 50-pin card. This is an AVA 2906. I think this is an Apple card, but it's not even necessary. So let's cut the fat and then try it one more time. I don't know why my video capture device is acting stupid. Yeah, I just frickin' dropped off my USB bus here. Which means I can't see anything. Oh, this might be a very short stream, guys. Of course, we could just firewire disk mode into this stupid thing and do something that way, you know. Yeah, I don't think I was worried about this one here being bootable. I think I put that in because I was trying to get something off of my my 18 gig hard drive, my 50-pin drive. Okay, Steve, thanks. Right now I'm trying to figure out why I can't use my video capture device, why it's not showing up. Let me try rebooting the scaler once. Let's see what happens. Sorry for the technical difficulties here, guys. This is very annoying. It's pissing me off. Alright. Well. Gonna need a monitor here, so. Give me 2 seconds and, well, probably more than 2 seconds. I mean, I'm good, but I ain't that damn good. Can't very well work on this thing if I can't see what the hell's going on. Once I get into Mac OS, I can just screen share. This thing off. Sean, we used to call that plug and pray. Plug it in and pray like hell it's going to work. All right. Let's try this again. All right. Let me try to find a spot here where everybody can see what's happening. Sorry, it's not as fancy as my normal setup, but it's going to kind of have to work for now. Whoa. Shit. Well, the DVD-ROM drive doesn't even work. Well, it might, but the drawer won't come out. Very high tech here, guys. Prada, come on. Let's see if we can get anything to come to life here. Okay. Let's try Leopard, like Steve said, see what happens. I don't think I'd have to run a version of server on here to have SCSI drives, would I? I don't know. I would think SCSI drives would be supported no matter what. This doesn't look very promising either. This usually doesn't take this long to start up on any computer. Oh, you know what? Let me try something once. I just realized I had that 16 gig USB drive plugged in. And my iMac always acts stupid if I leave something plugged in, a USB stick plugged in. It doesn't want to boot right. I wonder if this is doing the same thing. Prada, come on. Jeez. Cat's being annoying tonight. Once on my lap every 5 seconds. So, anybody doing anything interesting for Christmas this year? Or are we just hoping to survive? Is anybody still here? Because my chat's not doing anything. Whoa. Your Christmas gift to yourself. Oh my god. Ooh, a libretto. Hey, that's the one I have, a 50 CT. Great machine. Or do I have a 70? I think I have a 70 CT. That'd be awesome. I can't wait for you to do a video on that. I love librettos. They're like the most awesome machines in the world. Repairing SCSI 2 SDs? You're not supposed to be repairing them, Bruce. You're supposed to be building them. Yeah, I always drooled over them in magazines too whenever I saw them. As tiny as they were, I mean, it was amazing. And it was a full-fledged color Windows machine. And I just thought, like, think of all the stuff you could do. And then I saw how much it was, and I was like, yeah, right, I'll never be able to afford one of those. And guess what? I'm 42 years old. It's 2020 and I still can't afford one. They go for insane money online sometimes. It's nuts. Oh, cool. That's good to hear. I'm glad to hear that. Well, I'll definitely be waiting to see anything you do on that. Still ain't looking too hot. Alright. This should have been booted by now. Alright, let me try something here once. Yeah, I gotta remember how to do verbose mode. I know I have a list here. Command V. Hello, Attila. How are you doing? So, Sean, did you get the basic dock or did you get the expanded dock with yours? Because I just have the basic dock with mine, which kind of limits, what all I can do with it. I mean, it's got parallel port, serial port, and that's about it. So, the extended dock has PS2 ports and something else. It has printer, serial, video, and PS2 ports, and I think it might actually just be it. It might just have PS2 port. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so yours is just the regular dock. That's really the only one I've ever seen. So what I did is I had a gig and a half of RAM in this machine. So, and two of them were PC 133 and two of them were PC 100. I pulled the PC 133 RAM out because this machine doesn't actually support it. And apparently that seemed to, I don't know, that seemed to do something. So let's go into Disk Utility. Gonna Wolf 3D the heck out of it. Screw that. Doom it. Doom, dude. Doom. Yeah, except for the fact that disking for disk utility seems to be not working. Doom is just a cheap Wolf 3D clone. Oh my god. That's funny. Well, I don't know what's going on here. Okay, well, now it would seem that we have a disk problem, which could be related to all the hard drives in this thing. Yeah, it's just not doing anything. So let's do, okay, let's take this SCSI card out first. I really don't even need this thing. This is an Atto Express PCI. Never even heard of it. What the hell? It's a 32-bit card though. And that's the card that's in it. Never heard of it. This is a Sawtooth Gigabit Ethernet. I'm still getting those two. Wow, that came up really fast. I think there's a problem with this SCSI drive or card. It shouldn't be the SCSI card because the SCSI card, if I remember right, was in my server. Yeah, this is just a Sawtooth Gigabit Ethernet SAD Mac. Thanks for stopping in, by the way. Hi, Jeff Bernard. Thanks for coming in. Well, when you Wolf 3D the heck out of it, please let me know, Sean. I'd really like to see you do that. That'd be interesting. I'm going to doom the hell out of the one I have. And just see what happens. Hello, Miss Nebulosity. How are you? Oh, that's cute. I like your cat there. That's adorable. See, Sean, now we're right back to where we started. Alright, Miss Neb. I'm hitting Command V and it's not doing anything. Alright, I want to strip this thing down to like the basest of possible things here. Well, Sean, ever since I unplugged the SCSI drive, I mean, this pops up a hell of a lot faster. So I think there's something going on with that hard drive. It's possible that its ID is not set right or something. All right, so now we're Command Ving. Yeah, this is a good possibility. See, it's weird. Whenever I do that, it seems to boot fine. That's weird. Alright, so let's try disk utility this time. It's a very good possibility this computer can't handle these large hard drives. Give me a minute here. I'm going to put you on hold for 1 second, and I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that, guys. All right. Yeah, I think this thing does have gremlins. All right, so let's shut it down. Thank you very much. I appreciate you stopping in from Germany. You have a wonderful evening. All right, so let's. Hey, Brock, how you doing? Is it F or T? I can't remember. T. I'm horrible. Okay. So, we are now in target disk mode. Yay! Best invention ever! Except we don't have any discs. Hi, Lydia. All right. Well. Oh, good. I'm glad to hear it. Wow, what the hell's going on here? Huh. That is weird. It's only showing one disk. 137.3. I think this computer can't handle these large hard drives. Hello, Hollian. Hopefully I pronounced your name correctly this time. So it's a very good possibility Steve is correct and this computer can't handle these massive hard drives that are in here. Which actually would be a shame. But it also wouldn't be surprising. So what I did now is I unplugged. I have both IDE buses disconnected, and I'm going to try just the SCSI bus once. I'm going to boot the machine into target disk mode. Now I'm not getting any video. Huh. What's going on here now? Oh, good. Thank you. I'm glad I pronounced your name right correctly, or pronounced your name correctly for once. Well, this doesn't make any freaking sense. Now I'm not getting any video out of it. Okay, there's something weird going on here. Why did it go into open firmware? What? Okay, well now I get a flashing question mark folder. This machine is acting really, really strange. Alright, so I took the SCSI card out. Now I can... Now I can at least do a boot pick. I have no IDE buses plugged in right now, so basically everything's running off the FireWire hard drive. I'm only running 256 megs of RAM, which is actually double what the machine initially came with, so we're still doing okay. Still having issues though. I'm pretty sure it's not the processor's overheating because my hand's sitting here laying on the heatsink and it's not even, they're not even remotely warm. If anybody has any suggestions, I'm open to ideas. I'm going to try closing the side cover and see if that makes a difference. I don't think it will, but never know. Right now, I just want this damn thing to boot so I can see if it's even working. Yeah, that's what I've been doing, Mike. I'm not even using a drive. Looks like it's trying to load. Something for the network. Can't load system, library, private frame, netinfo.framework, resources, lookup, D, agents, ds.bundle. And then it just freezes. Let's try loading Leopard once, see what happens. See if that makes a difference. Might have to fart around with this system some. I'm not sure. I've never actually run into a problem like this with any of the G4s. Well, I didn't hit Command V. Yeah, it's called firmware. It's basically Apple's version of the BIOS. These machines typically, I'm not aware of any like firmware updates. Hey Christian, damn, you're up. Well, I guess early. How you doing, boss? Hey, you're fine. I'll take any advice I can get. Well, see, Leopard's booting fine. Oh, damage control. Oh, yes. That's always loads of fun, isn't it? Alright, so... So I guess it's not happy that there's no hard drives. And I guess I can't install Mac OS on a FireWire hard drive. Which kind of sucks, but, I mean, kind of expected. So... Oh, excuse me. Well, it's not RAM. I mean, if I go into System Profiler here, we see 450 megahertz G4, 2 processors, 100 megahertz bus. Go down to memory. All 4 sticks of memory are fine. It's reading 4 256 meg sticks of PC100, which is what I have in it. PCI cards, enhanced USB controller, and that's all. That's the only thing I have installed. I don't have any ATA devices. Yeah, I was actually just thinking that, Mike. I'm not really sure that that's going to be an issue, but I mean, at this point, I'll try anything. So quit, restart. I don't know, maybe something happened with my Tiger installer on my hard drive. I mean, anything's possible. I was looking on Mac Tracker, and it didn't say anything about hard drive limitations. Oh, you're fine. I know what it's like to have limited internet. So I just did a PRAM reset. Let's see. Let me look something up here once. This Mac Tracker isn't exactly the definitive source. Whoops, I'm sitting here typing on the wrong keyboard. Mac G4. Okay, yeah, maximum hard drive, according to low-end Mac, the maximum hard drive size is 128 gigs without third-party support. Okay, yeah, this does not have support for 48-bit addressing. Which is probably why I can't install Mac OS on the FireWire drive, because that's a 500 gig drive. So, in other words, I need to get a Ultra ATA card. Well, Christian, the thing is, I have two 250 meg or 250 gig hard drives, and I have a 500 gig hard drive in this monster. And anytime I have them plugged in, the computer starts going kind of weird. I also have a 18 gig SCSI drive in here, an Ultra SCSI drive. That doesn't seem to really want to work either for some reason. Well, to be totally honest with you, Christian, I'm just trying to get the damn thing to boot right now. Beyond that, the sky's the limit. I mean, I don't know what idiot put like a terabyte of hard drives in a fucking G4, but, you know, hey, to each their own, I guess. Well, and the thing is even when I try to go into disk utility, Christian, I mean, it doesn't even see the drives. It's just like the drives don't exist. Yeah, I know. If I could get the SCSI drive working, I'd be alright. I'd be happy with that. Yeah, I know. I think at one point in time, I just grabbed this out of the shed today. It's been sitting in my shed for about a year now. And I just grabbed it today. It's like, because the other day when I was playing games on my Quicksilver, one of the fans went out. Where's that fan? Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's my Quicksilver's fan. I super glued it back together. But I don't want to install it. I don't really feel comfortable installing it, because knowing my luck, as soon as I put it in there, something's going to go totally batshit crazy. But I think at one point in time, I was going to use this as a server, or I was thinking of using it as a server. And that's why I had all the hard drives in it. I think. And I don't think this SCSI drive worked. Oh, wait, maybe it does. I don't know. See what happens here. I hear it, like, reading. It's a possibility. I mean, it is a lot of hard drives for one of these computers. Alright, why can't Mac OS be installed on this computer? Well, here's the hard drive. Here's the SCSI hard drive. I mean, it's reading it. Well, it's possible that I'm dragging the power supply down with all the stuff on it, and it's not. It's undervolting things inside the computer. Oh. Here's the SCSI hard drive. It says this partition is an Apple partition map, so I'm not sure why. I'm not sure why I wouldn't be able to install Mac OS on that drive. So I'm with Christian. I don't know. Let's. All right, let's boot off of that. So now we're booting off of the Leopard partition of my external hard drive. Well, let's see what happens when we boot the installer this time here. The computers are strange. Why can't OS 10 be installed on this computer? I wish it would tell you why OS 10 can't be installed on this computer. Oh, because it needs an 867 megahertz processor or faster. That's why. So I guess we can't run Leopard on a dual 450. Okay, fine. Let's try to see if we can reboot into with Tiger. Tiger will run on this. I know that. Well, I would use the disc. The only problem is the DVD tray won't come out. I think the drive's just done. Oh, shut up, Jay. God, you're an ass. If you had been here all this time, you could have told me that this thing won't support a terabyte of hard drives. Jerk. Well, it won't even see the hard drives. Yeah, I know. Now he tells us, right? Alright, let's try booting Tiger here, see what happens. Huh. I don't understand why my version of Tiger won't boot. This is very annoying. Hey, I got the DVD tray out finally. Let's try it the old-fashioned way, I guess. See what happens. What's the worst thing that can happen at this point? It gives me the middle finger? It just can't load something. I don't know exactly what it is. I don't read Unix. I'm not familiar enough with it to tell you exactly what it's trying to do. It's trying to load something. It keeps trying to load something over and over again, then it just freezes up. Yeah, that's probably what I'm going to end up doing, Jay. I think I put all these drives in because I was intending on turning it into a server. I could just get 10.4 server out. I think that's what I was intending. I don't know if I want a SATA card, though. I think it has something to do with the networking. I'm not totally sure. I don't have the network plugged in because it's not really necessary at this point. Oh, crap. I just realized something. It's not going to boot off the DVD if I don't have it plugged in. Now it's plugged in. Let's see what happens. I mean, I could just get some big-ass SCSI hard drives. Yeah, even us geeky guys do stupid shit every once in a while. There's the DVD. So at least the DVD drive is working. Even if I have to pry the tray out with a screwdriver, it does work. Holy shit, you mean we might actually be able to install Tiger on this thing? Probably should just unplug the FireWire drive. Alright, let's see if it boots off the DVD. It does the same thing. This is turning out to be... Oh, wait. Oh, it's because I unplugged the FireWire hard drive. Yeah, this is exactly what it did. Oh, that's nice. Now what? Oh, okay. This camera does not like being moved. I'm trying to load frickin' Tiger on the damn thing, Jay. And now my camera went out. What the hell? What the heck's going on here? Alright, well that camera's working. That camera is not. Alright, fine. Alright, I'm rebooting it in target disk mode. So far tonight I've lost my HD input device and my HD camera. Now it just shut off. Four hard drives and a DVD. Yep. Yep. I think the power supply is toast now. Quake 3. Well, I think the power supply just took shit. Yep. She just gave me the big middle finger and just said, fuck you. So, now we're done. So much for that. Well, I guess we're going to be sending a power supply out to Jay. You're not familiar with Quake? The 3D game Quake? Your virgin ears my ass, Christian. Oh. It's just a 3D first-person shooter. That's all. Nothing. This is Quake 4, so it's basically the same game engine as Doom 3. I've played it. I own it. I've played it once. It's not really exciting. So this one here is Prada. Oh, is my HD camera gonna work? No. Okay. That's Prada. The white one sitting back there is Simon. And the rest of them are floating around the house somewhere. God only knows where. Probably in the bedroom. So. Prada, you're famous. He's just looking at me like, why aren't you paying attention to me? So, yeah, if you like cats, you definitely love my house. I got 10 of them. I am now dog free, though. So, I am officially dog free. I can clean my carpets and not worry about anything pissing on them anymore. It'll be great. Prada's a big sweetheart. He's a big baby. Well, he's not very big. I mean, he's actually kind of little for what he is. I think he's part Norwegian forest cat. To be honest with you, I'm not exactly sure what he is. He's a floof. He's a floof. But he kind of looks like a Norwegian forest cat. But he acts like a Maine Coon, so I don't know what he is. I mean, he's just a floofy brat. So. Yeah. You think this one's pretty? You should see my other one. Oh, I'm going to go get my other floof. Ah. There she is. This is my beautiful girl, Lydia. She loves her daddy. She's very pretty, and she knows she's very pretty. She's also kind of evil. This one I think is a Maine Coon, but I'm not sure. She is a big fluffy girl. She's big. She's not just floofy. She's a pretty chunky girl. So yeah, she loves the attention. She loves it when Daddy gives her attention. So she loves me. She's my baby. She's my pretty girl. She knows she's the number one girl. She eats it up. She's spoiled. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, she's a meow machine. She talks to me. So I usually get yelled at. Whenever I come home from work because she's upset that I left her alone all day. So she might actually calm down a little bit now. The dog's not. She hated the dog. So I'm kind of hoping she might calm down a little bit now that we don't have the dog. So well, unfortunately, you're a little late for the shenanigans with the G4 Sawtooth, but you have a cat named Pascal. That's awesome. Ha ha ha. Yeah, Pascal is a mathematics-based programming language. It's not used anymore. It was used a lot in the 80s and early 90s. So it's not used anymore that I'm aware of. Prada, you don't want to jump up here. No. Computer history and cats, yes. Every computer nerd needs at least one cat.
if you don't, I mean, even Steve, I mean, he's got his buddies, but he at least has one cat. His cat's a cranky old bastard, but he's got one.
Okay, why am I firing up a web browser? Ah, basic. Set the URL to macintosh.garden. Wow. Holy shit, did you like totally redo everything? Wow. That is nice. I like it. That's yeah, I like that, Christian. That's sharp. Whoops. I'm zooming in just so people can see better. Site settings and switch the background. Oh. Didn't seem to do much. This is a Christian has been redoing the site for I'd say the better part of a year and a half now. Oh, okay, I see. And you know he's a one man team, and so I know it takes him forever. But this is like awesome, dude. I like this. I really like the way it looks. Search for abuse or Quake. Never even heard of abuse. Pretty cool. Ah, there we go. Okay. That's pretty cool you actually have that. Oh yes, we all remember. We all remember the AOL days. I was never a big AOL user. No, it's not close to Christmas Eve in Australia. It is Christmas Eve in Australia. Huh. I don't know anybody in the tech industry. What's this crap here, Christian? WinZip? Made with Windows? I know this has got to be a joke. And what's this crap here going to Steve's website? Uh-huh. Yeah. I see you got direct link to his website. I see how you are. I remember these I don't remember the powered by Microsoft back office, but I remember the WinZip, of course the Internet Explorer, and the Made with Windows. Oh, and of course you got a link to Jay's website too. Gee, see if I talk your site up anymore there, buddy. I don't have a website, so you're good. So yeah, I like the new site, Christian. It's really nice. I like the way it looks. It looks really nice. This is what his site looks like now, in case you guys don't know. If you guys don't know what this site looks like, I don't know what the hell you're doing, because you're not downloading your stuff from the right place. So Christian is he's a good guy. He could use all the support he can get. So make sure you make sure you leech all your wares from Christian's website at macintoshgarden.org. Because if you're going to that other place, the only thing you're doing is supporting a bunch of rich people. So, oh yeah? I don't have a copy of Netscape 2. I'd have to dig out one of the old... Well, shit. I can't even... I can't boot my 3400 right now. Because my power supply died. All my power supplies seem to be dying lately. No, it's cool. I'm glad you're. I'm glad you're kind of designing it for older machines too. So those of us. I know we can get on the old site. Because I've actually gotten on your site with my G5, my iMac G5. So. Check out site settings and themes. Now that's pretty cool. Oh, and then you have the classic yeah, I like the text only. That's pretty cool, Christian, because especially the older these machines are, I mean, just browsing in text is just having a text only option is pretty cool. There you go. Hey, it's actually working too. Cool. I never heard of that one. Wannabe? Is that something for older machines? Oh, okay. Well, that's cool. I'm glad you're making progress. I know you've been redesigning the site for a long time. I'm glad you're actually making good progress and things are going well and it looks really nice. Yeah, I don't blame you, dude. I know you've been working on this pretty hard, so but it really does look good. Well, I'm going to put a note in the description, and I'm going to rename the title and so people can see what you're doing, if that's okay. Hey, no problem. You know how to get a hold of me. If you ever want me to test anything, just shoot me a message. I'll be glad to test anything for you, dude. No, it's still in the testing phase, Mike. It's the as he puts it, the alpha stage. I like the little dancing package you have on the old site, the main site. And when you click on it, it actually does go there. It's pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Like I said, I'm glad you're making good headway. You know. Like I said, anytime you want anything tested, all you gotta do is just shoot me a message, dude. I'll gladly help you out. No, I gotta send the power supply to you, dork. Well, I don't actually have to do that. I guess I can go down and grab the power supply out of my server. Which I don't know. Maybe the server has a bigger power supply. Yeah, I have to find the screws for it. I'll probably do that this weekend. Get it back up and running. Actually, what I might do is I might just grab the fan out of my server. When I'm down tomorrow, because I still have to work a half a day tomorrow yet. I think what I might do is stop and grab the fan and the power supply out of the server and bring them home. Because the fan is the same fan, and then I can use the power supply on this one, so then I can have at least both machines up and running. I don't know. I was thinking I could put these drives into Quicksilver, but man, I'm kind of afraid to. The power supplies in those things are horribly unreliable. Yeah, Steve, I'm still here. You missed all the good shit. I'm actually buttoning it up for the night here, because I still have to work tomorrow, unlike other people. So, unlike you, I got to work tomorrow yet. Yeah, you'll rewind. We just tested out Christian's new Macintosh Garden website. You missed that. So, how long have I been? Oh my god, 2.5 hours. Yeah, I think it's about time to call it a night. I need to eat something and... Oh, thank you. I actually found this in a thrift store, believe it or not. So... I was rooting around because, I'm always looking for shirts to wear at work because, I'm a mechanic during the day. So I'm always looking for crappy shirts, so I always go to the thrift store when they have half off sales. So, I get shirts for like 79 cents a piece. And I was rooting around in the black shirts, and I was like, ooh, Quake. I was like, done, I'll buy that. So, I have a couple computer shirts. Geeky shirts, so... But I'm going to call it a night here, I think. I want to thank everybody for coming, especially Christian. He was the highlight of the day, giving me first-hand access to his new website. So, but also thanks to Jay, Sean from Action Retro, Miss Nebulosity, Sadnack, Mike Mullet, Thomas Armstrong, and anybody else, Dysfunctional Wombat, who's watching this from Windows, so he probably crashed, which is probably why he's not here. And anybody else who's hanging out here. So, I want to thank everybody for coming. Sorry it didn't work out like I was anticipating. So, I'm going to go beat Steve with a few text messages and find something to eat. So, you all have a wonderful night and enjoy your holiday. If you celebrate Christmas, I don't, but, if you do, have a great holiday. And I'll probably see you on Saturday. So, yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, invite your friends, whatever.
Smash that like button.